We have we work for iHeartMedia. We have hundreds or thousands of radio stations, 1,200 radio stations, I think, within our company. And there's a guy in Detroit, Mojo. He does a morning show there. And he's a legend. He's a radio legend. Hall of Fame, probably. If he's not, he should be. I guess he talked about us the other day. And so somebody sent me the audio. A listener was like, hey, I listen to you guys, your podcast, and I listen to them, go back and forth. He talked about you in the cold plunge. And it was all about cold plunging and what does it do and all this stuff, right? And it's funny because I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, I want to respond. And I thought I'm going to make a post and repost the audio of him talking about us. And I was doing it in the kitchen there here at the radio station, and I had the speaker on, and as I'm trying to type, it's playing on a loop as it's playing and playing and playing. And the way he says my name starts to stick in my head, and I can't get it out of my head now. And then I type on there, hey, you're invited to come to my house and cold plunge anytime you want. And then I put the captions so you can see the captions. So again, it must have played 10 times while I'm in the kitchen. It's a short clip, but the way he says my name, so then Kyle walks in. I'm like, get a load of this. I played for Kyle, and immediately Kyle's like, Johnjay. Johnjay. The way he says my name, he goes, Johnjay. I'm listening to Johnjay. Johnjay. Listen to this.
By the way, I watch Johnjay and Rich's shows, Instagram, and Johnjay has one of those cold water plunge things.
Johnjay.
Very Midwesty.
That's Midwest?
Oh, yeah. And so Detroit has got a little bit of the Chicago lean on it. So, Chicago's a little like that. And Detroit kind of gets in a little of that. So Johnjay makes sense to me.
Johnjay.
Let's hear it again.
And
By the way,
Johnjay.
I watch Johnjay and Rich's shows, Instagram, and Johnjay has one of those.
I'm not hearing Johnjay.
You're not?
I hear Johnjay.
In the first
Really?
in the first one, it's almost like he's over enunciating for what his natural tendency may be. Like the first one is a Johnjay, but it's still pulled out a little bit. But the second one, I feel like you really hear the Johnjay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. One more time. Okay, go.
By the way, I watch Johnjay and Rich's shows, Instagram, and Johnjay has.
I don't
Really?
hear it.
It even seems like he's sliding a little French in there, too.
Come on, Peyton.
I'm not hearing it.
Johnjay.
That's probably
Okay,
like
say my name.
Johnjay.
Yeah.
You don't hear a difference between that and Johnjay.
I do. I don't hear him saying Johnjay. Is what I'm getting at.
Now, are you going to be able to start saying it?
No,
You're not going to be able to say it right now.
Hey, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Johnjay.
See? You're stuck.
So it's Jan and Jay? No.
It's so funny.
So Janjay.
Jan. It's like you're taking the whole
Johnjay.
Jan. What do you have it?
Johnjay.
No, there's the second one.
second one
The
is
second
the
one.
really
Let me hear the whole thing again.
By the way, I watch Johnjay and Rich's shows, Instagram, and Johnjay has cold water.
Really, Peyton? It's not connecting like
I
that?
don't think it's there for me. I don't know why.
Wow. Yeah, it's.
I wish I could be
Johnjay.
in on it with you guys. The way Johnjay is hilarious.
And Johnjay.
I'm just not hearing it.
Johnjay.
And
Anyway.
Johnjay.
I want to mispronounce Mojo, but I can't.
Mojo.
Mojo. Mojo. Anyway.
He's so nice,
No,
actually. He's really nice.
He's too well branded. Can't even screw that up. It's too good.
I mean, I've had this name my entire life, and I've heard so many different versions of it, except for that. It's crazy. I've heard J. John, but J.
Or just Jan. Just Jan. Hey,
Jan.
Hey, Jan.
Hey, Jan.
Love it to you.
Come
Make it
over
to our
here for a
benefit.
minute.
Hey, Jan. Hey, Jan. Meep.
Anyway. Hey, I want to do a quick shout out to an organization, the Scottsdale Saguaros. They donated $40,000 to Love Up a couple years ago.
Oh,
wow.
A couple years
They're
ago.
awesome.
Yesterday, I bumped into one of the members, and they asked us to apply again for a grant. It's because, to help the kids. A lot of things we do with Love Up, it's hard to talk about sometimes because it's with foster kids that don't have parental rights. So we can't really talk about them because the parents might be put away or something like that, right? So we have this program, the Keys to Success program, where we get a bunch of kids that are graduating high school or aging out of the foster system. And we try to set them up on a path, like with laptops and computers, and we use all the money from the Scottsdale Saguaros to help pay for the laptops and
And
tablets.
those guys are awesome. They are just about helping the community, and they got their hands in it. They do the work, which I think is great.
Really good people. So we're submitting a grant there. So keep your fingers crossed. And then that's what we do with Love Up and Johnjay and Rich. Johnjay.
And Johnjay.
The second one, Johnjay.
And Johnjay.
Oh, is that the first one? That's the first one.
And it says the second one up here, but I don't know.
Let me hear the whole thing one more time.
By the way, I watch Johnjay and Rich's shows Instagram, and Johnjay has one of those cold